Welcome. Hello. Today we're going to be talking about the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet is a minigame, quote-unquote minigame, more of like dungeoneering in old school Runescape. It is essentially the training grounds of the elves. Within the Gauntlet, it gives you everything you need, so you need no items. It does recommend having over at least 80 or 85 stats. Once you get to the Corrupted Gauntlet, I would suggest over 90s, just to make it a little bit easier on yourself. Today, we're going to be diving into the Gauntlet, learning a little bit more about it, and the path that I take. Note, this is the path that I take to have more consistency in my runs. I do go for a tier 2 prep for armor and tier 3 for the bow and the staff, just due to having 99 and 95 magic. Within this, you do need to adjust it for yourself based upon what you're doing at and where you're getting. So together, let's go ahead and get this going and get it started over here. So, to make our crystal armor, we're going to need multiple sets of the supplies necessary. The first of them is going to be Phren Bark, the second is crystal ore, and the third is going to be Linum Tirinum, which is like wool. For the Attuned crystal armor, which I'll be using in most of my videos, it does require 7 of each raw material necessary to create and craft the armor. Each little like resource, like a tree and the rock, is going to give 3 per that. So we'll need to mine and chop 2 full trees, picking 2 full trees of the wool, and then 1 from a separate one to get our necessary requirements. We'll also require about 500 crystal shards to make the armor, and to make our weapons, and to make our potions. Not included is the raw paddlefish, which we'll go ahead and fish. Generally, I take about 12 to 16, and that's just a little bit excess in case things happen during the tornado phases. For our weapons, these will drop from normal monsters that we kill, whether it's rats, bats, spiders, wolves, scorpions, or anything. And we're going to focus on making a perfected crystal bow and the perfected crystal staff. These items, to become perfected, are going to need to be killed by the demi-bosses respective to them. So the dragon, the dark beast, and or the bear, if necessary, to get the drops depending upon your layout to make the perfected weapon. This helps amplify not only our damage to Hunlif, but also with Attuned crystal armor, it will negate about 13% of the damage that we receive from his basic attacks, chip damage, and the tornadoes. That is the next fundamental requirement.
2, 1, mage. 2, 1, range. 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 2, 1, mage. 2,
And that, right there, is how you get your first Gauntlet KC. It is a learning process. I do have a lot higher stats than most people do coming in, along with also the offensive prayers. Rigor and Augury do help out quite a bit for attacking with offensive prayers. If you don't have them, go ahead and use your offensive prayers, use your filtering. Use Still Skin and Ultimate Strength to kind of help out with that. This one's not going to help out much with ranging. This will help out if you don't have Piety or Chivalry for getting your basic supplies. Use Eagle Eye and use Mystic Might if that is your best offensive prayer, just for those special attacks. You'll basically be going on and searching through them. As you did here with the counting, I do have the Hunlife Helper plugin. It is on Runelight. It is a safe plugin. Basically, walk in, attack the boss, and before that first auto attack of his hits yours, press start. It'll automatically count out his attacks for you to then swap prayers. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. It's a quick, simple guide. Fairly easy. The next video will go over the Corrupted Gauntlet and just the strats that I use. When you looked at the patterns in there, I'll talk about it a little bit more of the Corrupted Gauntlet style. Thank you and have a good day.